On Dolor Factor Live tonight, we explore the reality of mental health in Saint Lucia, public attitude towards the disease, and how that affects people dealing with mental health issues. Public attitude, believe it or not, sometimes causes those with mental wellness issues to refuse treatment. We will present a balanced outlook and provide resources to help those affected by mental illness. We discuss help for their friends and their families. We also ask you to take a look at your attitude towards persons who are not as mentally well as you are. So stay with us on tonight's Dolor Factor Live.
The views expressed in this program are those of the host and guest and in no way represent those of DBS and are not intended to determine decision-making processes. Dolor Factor Live is brought to you compliments of Lime, Organica, AF Valmore, EC Global Insurance, Skin Science, Illumines, Rainforest Hideaway, Mango Beach Inn, Cars for Rent, Rituals Coffee House, MAC Cosmetics, Transit TV, Carpet Media, Prestige Auto Holding Limited, Ferrens Dairy, Sisson's Infinity Color Shop, Star Publishing, Touch Therapies and Lemaire Spas, and Trio's Caribbean Fusion Restaurant.
Hello and welcome to Dolor Factor Live. I'm Delia Dolor. What's your mental attitude? Seriously, think about it. When you see someone whose mental wellness is in question, how do you deal with it? Do you ignore them? Do you talk to them? Do you talk about them? Or even worse, do you ridicule them? Think about it. Persons with mental issues are human beings too. Although they may not always appear to be aware of what's going on around them, they have emotions and they do feel pain. I'd like you to stop for a moment and consider whether you are guilty of insensitive behavior and listen to see whether you can change your attitude to those not as mentally able as you are. But before I introduce our extremely interesting guests who have dealt with notions of mental wellness, let's do some housekeeping. Thank you to Dr. Al Pierre, who held one for me last week. By all accounts, he presented a very informative program on prescription drugs. I'd also like to thank his guest, Angus McMillan. I had a truly fantastic time in Aruba, courtesy of DFL sponsor MAC Cosmetics. Thank you to MAC Cosmetics. Thank you, MAC Cosmetics St. Lucia branch manager, Tamara Edmonds, for selecting me to attend their Trends presentation. Some information is already on dolorfactorlive.com, but more step-by-step makeup application by MAC Cosmetics will be featured soon on our website and here during DFL, of course, only on DBS. Last week, Jazzy won a gift from MAC Cosmetics, and this week we're giving away some more makeup, this time from MAC's Trends presentation. Keep listening for your opportunity to win. And don't forget, men, you can win the makeup because it'll put you on the greater side of the lady in your life. Remember to visit our website, dolorfactorlive.com. Look for the section on the homepage called Find Factor, and you could be on your way to being featured on our website. Dolor Factor Live welcomes our newest sponsor, the Lemaire and Touch Therapy Spas. They are located at Bay Gardens. That's the Lemaire Spa. It's located at the Bay Gardens Beach Resort and Spa, and Touch Therapies is in Rodney Bay. They've got some fantastic offers, so call Bay Gardens and ask for the spa, and you know that DFL, we're going to have some fantastic treatments on offer for you. Now, as you know, I wear jewelry from Romani, and they're having a sale at their 3 locations, La Place Carenage, JQ Charles Mall, and Rex St. Lucian. So take advantage of this chance to buy some really elegant costume jewelry. And again, you can see some of it featured on the Dolor Factor Live page. Skin Science, also, they have a sale up to 30% off at their JQ Charles Mall store. And there are opportunities to receive samples. And I use a Replex cleaner for my face, and I'm really vouching for it big time. Okay, it's really good for the face. See our website again for more details. Okay, and also I have to say, Valmore have had some shoes in. They've got some wonderful shoes, and I'm going to somehow raise my feet somehow to show you these shoes at some point in the, because you just have to see them. You would never believe, I'm sorry to say this, that they're from Valmore, but they're from Valmore because they're really, really great. Okay, so go in there. Now to our topic. What's your mental attitude? That's the big question tonight. Okay, our guests will help you to answer that question. Okay, they're here in the studio, and we're going to be as honest as we can. So it's really, really important that you too, even if internally you want to think about it, answer these questions, okay? We have our psychotherapist, Francesca Plummer-Gabriel. And also we also have the president of the Saint Lucia Calypso Association 2009, Karen Tobier. Now, before I kind of welcome them formally, I'd also like to say, of course, you knew that we had another guest planned for you tonight. We also had Aagee Simpson, but unfortunately some travel issues prevented him from coming, but he's actually going to be here with us next week, and we'll still be able to talk to him about that, because our subject next week, he also fits into that quite nicely, all right? And Aagee's also going to join us on the phone tonight. So if you were waiting to see him, he is going to be on the phone talking to us tonight as well. But as I said earlier, let us welcome our guests who are on the set tonight. I have Karen Tobier, and I also have Francesca Plummer-Gabriel. Thank you so much, both of you, for being. Karen, good night.
Good night, Delia.
Welcome to the DFL set.
Thank you.
And Francesca, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Now, I'm really excited tonight to talk about mental wellness, because it's something that is happening in St. Lucia. I think every second of the day, there's you see something.
A new person on
yes,
the street.
you see them and you wonder what is happening and why is this happening. And before we started the program, we spoke about some of the issues, and I was alarmed and surprised at some of the things, especially you were saying, Francesca, because you're in the thick of it, you would know. So I'm really looking forward to a discussion tonight. But before that, as everyone knows, two things you have to do. You need to tell us about our Farron's ice cream. And I saw you ladies had a very big bowl.
Yes.
A very huge bowl of Farron's ice cream.
Okay, so I have two absolutely favorite flavors. Rum and raisin and pistachio. And they were both in the bowl that I had, including the vanilla and something else. So I was trying to make sure that I had all of the rum and raisin and all of the pistachio.
Oh gosh, but you enjoyed it.
I did.
Oh, it was
Good.
fantastic.
Yeah.
We had like 6 different flavors. It's a lot of ice cream for 8 p.m.
Yeah, but
We
you loved
enjoyed
them?
it. I love pistachio
We
as
had
well.
the coconut that was there as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
really
I
nice.
didn't.
You
I didn't have the
taste
coconut.
Okay, the coconut
sit
one is
there.
nice. And I was actually thinking, because it's Easter, ladies and gentlemen, it's Easter. And what do you use for Easter? Chocolate. And a lot of the guests we've had before have said that they really love the rum and raisin and the chocolate, particularly the men. They love the chocolate. So actually, we have a Farron's
I thought
Dairy
ladies
chocolate
like chocolate.
recipes. Wow, they were saying that they like the chocolate, you
Okay.
know, as well.
All right.
Yeah, you're the only one who hasn't said that. Both of you
I
haven't
like
said
the
that
pistachio.
you like the pistachio
and
pistachio.
the rum in the rum and raisin.
And the rum in the rum.
There
So
you go.
don't forget, it's Easter. Use your chocolate, because Easter is about chocolate.
That's
and
right.
it puts a nice combination together, because you don't just have to have Farron's chocolate. You can put a Farron's yogurt in that and mix it up as well. Lots of things you can do. Okay, now that being said, we have really interesting 2-in-a-row questions tonight. I don't know which one to start first. I think I'm going to start with my left and Francesca. Now, what is your no-fail trick for a bad hair day?
Water.
Water. What, are you one of those?
pull it back.
You dab. What do? You just sprinkle
So
it.
just wet it, probably, wet it during shower, and just put some gel or something.
Doesn't it smell? Because to me, if your hair is
you
hot
know.
and you just put ordinary water, doesn't that smell?
Not at
Well,
all.
I wouldn't
no?
do it that often, you see. So maybe one off.
Okay. And it works?
Yeah, for me.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, at least that's a nice thing to do. Some people, they do all kinds of stuff when they have bad hair days.
I don't have bad hair days.
You don't have them?
Just look at it.
Yeah, but to me, when you have short hair, it's actually harder to maintain.
Well, actually, when it's short, like Francesca said, water works very well. You jump in the shower in the morning, and then you go. That's it.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Well,
Some
I must try
moisturizer,
that.
probably some
Mine
moisturizer.
would just go limp, but I'll try that. Okay, well, second question, okay? Second question. And you have to answer, okay, at the end of this question, straight away, all right?
Okay.
No pause, okay?
Okay.
You're in New York, cinema, really lovely film, comedy, everyone's laughing, okay? But you know there is illusion in the crowd because...
You heard the national word.
You can't say that on TV.
So you can say it if you're in
and both say she's watching cricket.
That was a classic.
That's why
cricket.
and if you're watching boxing at both she was you can say then yes, and then it goes round the world, and that's accepted. But I don't think I can say it.
Okay,
but yes,
all right.
I'm sure we know.
That's shameful that we all know the word. You know, St. Lucian people, we must have a little bit more class. Come on.
We're proud of our heritage.
We're proud of our heritage. Well, at least to have something like a proud word or something, but not a word like that.
It has become the proud word, fortunately or unfortunately.
All right. Well, I think I'll take that as an answer that I have to accept, because it's the truth. I've actually been in a cinema, not in New York, but outside of Saint Lucia, and I knew there was not a Saint Lucian, Saint Lucians.
Me too. Yes,
in there. It has happened. Okay, well, thank you very much for that. We are going to have our first break, but as we go to the break, if you'd like to win a gift from MAC Cosmetics, get ready to call in or contact us. Well, you know how to do it, okay? What you need to do is tell us the name of the presentation that I attended last week in Aruba. All right, I mentioned it twice. I'll give you a hint. It starts with T, okay? And you can actually go on the dolorfactorlive.com. It will tell you the answer there, okay? And you know MAC Cosmetics are great. So just give us the answer to that, okay? And when we come back, we will ask you, what is your mental attitude? We'll be right back.